Good morning, welcome back to another vlog. Today is kind of an exciting but also bittersweet sort of vlog because it is my last first day of a new semester of university ever. So today is Monday, January 9th, I believe, and I start my last semester of university ever this morning. Or not this morning, later today, because I only have one class today and it's at 1 p.m. So I'm gonna head to campus. I'm gonna leave probably at around 11:30. But it's definitely bittersweet that this is my last day. It's a very weird feeling that this is kind of my last first day ever. But this morning I'm gonna make breakfast. I'm gonna have a nice slow morning, but I actually want to get dressed and like get all ready for the day so that I can kind of sit and do some work and not worry about like rushing to get out the door. So that is kind of the plan this morning, and I want to sit down and plan and see if any more of my courses are up, because I'm taking a full course load again this semester, 5 courses, and only 2 of them were up on my course website last night. So I only have 2 of my syllabi, but I do kind of want to go through them and know my course today does have some reading to do before class. So that is kind of what is going on this morning. But yeah, I'm excited to bring you guys along for my last day ever. Definitely, like I said, feels weird because I feel like at least 3 to 4 years ago, like when I was in 1st and 2nd year, my channel was so revolving around university, and we will talk about this a little bit later. I definitely want to chat about this, but I feel like I've just grown so much more as a person, and like my identity is not tied to school anymore. And so like as much as like it's kind of sad that I'm leaving school, I'm glad to be leaving school and like not be like putting my identity so much in being a student anymore, because I feel like that's such a toxic thing that university and colleges do, unfortunately, is students really tie their self-identity and worth to being a student and being their grades. And I'm just glad to be moving on from that a little bit. But I'm gonna go get dressed and make a morning matcha, make some breakfast, and get our day started. I think I'm gonna do eggs and avocado toast for breakfast this morning, but today is definitely going to be a very chatty vlog. Don't mind the kettle that is now just starting to go for my matcha. Overall, I think that because of COVID and having nearly over 2 years of my undergrad degree online and then working full-time social media, content creation during online university, I kind of already felt like I was out of university in a sense, like doing online courses and doing school, yeah, but I was already kind of working full-time and got into a groove of like technically not being in school. So being back this semester has definitely been weird, and I know I'm ready to be done. I feel like the closer that it gets, not that I have senioritis, okay, maybe it is a little bit of that, but more so just that I've worked for myself for so long, and I technically have been working full-time for so long that going back to school, at least in person this year, like not that it didn't feel right, but I just basically had already been working full-time. So I'm ready to graduate, I'm ready to be done and take a good amount of time off before I decide if I want to go back and do a master's. And yeah, I feel like a lot of people have been asking what I'm doing after I graduate, and at this point in time I'm definitely taking at least a year off to focus on my businesses, focus on content creation, and I just have a lot of passion projects that I want to work on. And then from there, whether I go back and do a master's or not, we will kind of see as time goes. But I will still be just working for myself full time, and I'm really excited for that, to see what it's like just doing it full time without having something else on my plate, and kind of seeing what limits I can push for myself and how I can grow. So I am excited about that aspect of being done school. So far this morning, I have just gone through the 2 syllabi and courses that are currently up. Like I said, I'm taking 5, but the other profs haven't put up the course homes on the website yet. And then I've just gone through and written in due dates into my planner and just some other things that are coming up this week. I think one thing that I will miss about uni a lot is that I do love learning, just not the pressure that university puts on you. I love taking notes, I love being in class, but I do not like the stress, just personality type wise as well, that comes with university for me. So I will not miss that, but I will miss like taking notes, going to class, and actually learning. I feel like I definitely am a lifelong learner, and I will continue to take like online courses and like expand my knowledge even when I'm not in school. But it is currently 10 a.m. so I'm probably gonna get ready to head out soon. I don't usually put on makeup when I only have one class, but I always feel more put together at the beginning of the semester, so we're just gonna do a little bit of like light makeup, like cover up, like basically nothing, but just so I feel a little bit put together. But yeah, I only have one class today. It is, I think it's called Technology Integration or something like that. It's one of my business minor courses. For those of you that are new here, I'm doing a major in bio with like specifics in neuroscience and cell bio, and then I'm doing a double minor in psych and business. I'm actually done my major now, so I mainly only have business and psych courses this semester and one elective, which is a creative writing course I'm really excited for. We'll see how that goes, because I find that those writing and English courses are really prof dependent. So if I don't like the prof, I will likely try and find a different elective that I will try out, because I basically just have one course that I just have to fill because I just have one elective space left, which is really nice. So if it's something that's relatively easy but I can enjoy, that would be chef's kiss, amazing. But yeah, this is honestly weird because I haven't had an elective since first year. All of my courses I've taken have been for either my major or my minors. So this is the first course that I've taken since I actually took a creative writing course in first year as an elective. And even then it was technically to fulfill like a distribution requirement for my degree. So this is really my first elective, which is kind of nice. But I did want to touch back on my comment about toxicity in university / college. And my main thing with it is that students so heavily place their identity around being a student and their worth on their grades, and I definitely was someone, and still it's a hard thing to escape, but definitely I'm much better at it now than I used to be, of not placing my worth on my grades. I think COVID and also working full-time and just like discovering myself a little bit more gave me time to be like, you know what, I am more than my grades, and ultimately it's a number on a piece of paper. It does not signify how intelligent I am, how strong I am as a person, and it's another big reason why I really wanted to move away from doing school content, besides the fact that I'm graduating, is that I want you guys to not place your worth as a person or your identity as a person in being a student. You are worth so much more than that. And I think when you seek out only school content, and like I get it too, because it's enjoyable to watch sometimes people study and like it gives you motivation as well, so I do get it, but I think that I just know that my worth and my identity is so much more than being a student that it doesn't make sense for me to create the content anymore, besides the fact that I'm graduating. So like after this semester there likely will never be school content on my channel again, unless like I only take 1 year off and then go back and do a master's. Like I really don't know what life has to hold for me, but that's just kind of my thought process right now, and I really wanted to chat about that with you guys because I know I've been getting a lot of questions, a lot of requests for fully dedicated study vlogs, and I also just personally don't really enjoy filming them anymore. Like I said, not that it feels degrading, but I know that I'm so much more than just a student and someone that studies. That was my little rant on that. I'm gonna quickly finish up my makeup, go touch up my hair, and then we are heading out. just finished classes for the day and I decided I'm gonna pick up some boba for the walk home. So we're just heading over to pick that up. The wind is making my bangs like fall back, but I'm thinking of trying something new today because I always go and get just a brown sugar milk tea, but we're gonna try something different today. I'm not sure what though.
Just not like me, never feels alright to get lost in you. But yeah, I'm back again as long as
All right, we're gonna do a little taste test. I got a jasmine jade green milk tea with pearls. Let's see, I'm a big green tea gal, so. Okay. Definitely has a little bit of a different taste to it. I also got 30% sweet. I feel like that's just perfect, but we are on the way home now. I just got back home and it is so gloomy and gray. Toronto, I'm tired of you being so gloomy and dark. Like, we've had literally one day of sun since New Year's. It is so depressing. It's just past 4 and like, look at this. Just straight gray and gloom. The sun doesn't even set now until 5. Like, the sun is still technically up right now and it is just dreary and dark. But anyways, the plan for the rest of the night is mostly just chill because I don't have any homework. I might get a head start on some of my readings and set up my study notebooks for any courses that I think I need to, like my 2 psych ones. I think I was mentioning earlier that I finished my bio major last semester, so this semester is mostly psych and business courses, which is actually a really interesting change of pace. Like, I only have, I think, 12 or 13 hours of class, like in class time this semester, which is definitely different. My schedule is also all over the place because of that. I'm in class every single day, but 3 of my days, I think it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I only have 1 class. And whether it's like a 2-hour, 3-hour, or 1-hour class, I only have 1 class on that day. So it's a little bit annoying seeing as I commute now, but we will figure it out and get used to it and like just kind of deal with it. I feel like that's one thing about getting to 4th year is that, like, not that I don't want to be on campus, but like if I'm on campus, I want to be in class. I definitely am not the biggest study on campus person. I love being able to stay at home and be comfortable in my own home. I feel like I just personally get the most work done when I am the most comfortable as well. So we will just figure that out this semester. I'm just finishing up my dinner, but this is where I have been spending my evenings recently. I definitely am still in like New Year's mode, but I know I mentioned in my last video I've been working through, and like for this year I'm working through these 2 workbooks, the Best Year Journal and the Artist of Life workbook. And so I really have been just like sitting here taking at least half an hour to an hour, whether it's while I eat my dinner and I watch TV or just kind of have something mindless on in the background playing and going through these workbooks, but also like planning out projects for this coming year. And like I said, definitely in New Year's mode, and I just have like so many big ideas going on right now. but I'm just finishing up dinner and kind of going to take the evening off, so I'm going to end off the vlog here. Hope you guys enjoyed this first day of my last semester of university ever, which is still so crazy to me to say, but I love you guys so much, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye!